So here we are, International 434. This one's got the IH engine. I believe some of them have the Perkins engine. Changing the belts. Have been told you can do it with the radiator on, but I wouldn't like to try. Especially on a 50-year-old tractor where all the threads are painted up and the whole thing's horrible and yuck. Radiator comes off quite easily. Two 11/16 headed nuts from underneath and a nut and bolt on the top. And there is a drain cock at the back left hand side of the radiator. Let's see if I can show you where that is. There we are. And then of course the radiator hoses. Now you're not going to do this job too often, so it's a good time to replace the radiator hoses as well. Then take the fan blades off, 1/2" AF headed bolts, 4 of them, and the outer part of the pulley unscrews, having first undone the pinch screw which goes in there. The pinch screw is supposed to engage in one of 4 slots around the water pump pulley. In this case somebody had screwed it down onto the threads and spoiled the threads. Awkward thing to get off. Clean all the threads, get plenty of penetrating oil in there and undo it however you will. I made a key for the job which fits on the pulley in that fashion. It's simply made out of flat bar welded together with a couple of handles on, and it did make the job a lot easier. If you want to save a few quid, and talking maybe 20 quid, the price they charge for these belts, the dynamo belt is an A section, A29. That's A section and 29 inches around the middle, around the circumference on the inside of the belt, and the water pump belt is a B32, and you can probably get the pair of them for a £5 or from Belting Online. The dynamo belt is difficult to get on. You can either remove the dynamo or remove the pulley to get it on. In this case, both the dynamo and the pulley are being replaced. So that is the easiest way. So then the water pump belt, we pop it on, put the outer part of the pulley on, screw it up tight. It's an awkward thing to tighten because the belt isn't supposed to slip, but we have to do as best we can. But it does help if you stop the crank pulley from turning with a large spanner. Just keep getting the odd little bit more on this pulley. Then when you've got it appropriately tight, don't forget to put the pinch screw and lock nut back in, making sure they engage in one of the slots in the. This tractor came to me for a dynamo replacement, which has been a pain in the backside. Actually, we've got a new dynamo. The customer didn't want to buy a genuine Lucas dynamo. Supposedly the correct thing, it had the wrong pulley on it. It had the pulley off a petrol car, which was a teeny wee thing, and the dynamo bracket had been altered. Now this is listed as the correct pulley for this tractor, 88mm in diameter with a 10mm offset. Why it's listed in millimeters I don't know, but there we are.